Boom.
Hey, Dustin here with Lynch's Lawn Fence. Hey, we're going to talk about compressing time frames. I learned this today, and it really struck home because it was broken down to me in a math way, and it like really clicked. So got Daniel in here, and I know that for a time frame, and he still may be on this time frame. How many days have you worked out in a row, Daniel? Now.
123 days right now.
Yeah. So it kind of when it was broken down to me, I immediately thought of you on this and how I was like that. So you got somebody, you got person 1, 2, and 3, right? Person 1, 2, and 3. You don't want to be 3, don't want to be 2, you want to be number 1. So if somebody trains 365 days a year, 365. This is once a day. Oh, yeah. How many times do they get better in a year?
365.
365, that's easy. 365. So you got person number 2. They train once a week. How many times they get better? 52. They got better 52. They got better 52 days out of a year. Better.
52 weeks out of the year.
Yeah, 52 weeks. Yep. So, how many years does it take for person number 2 to reach person number 1?
7.
30.
7 years. Takes 7 years. What is wrong with this?
Did you get that from outside?
The blue one's a little
No,
better.
it's
You
literally-
can actually see the blue. Yep.
It was writing good. Person number 3, they train once a year. No. Once a month. What you laughing about?
He's already saying it.
No, I was just saying, I knew it once a month. I knew what it was.
Yeah, because you know what it is.
So that'll
So-
be 12.
They get 12 times better in a year. How many times does it take person number 3 to get? How many years does it take person number 3 to get person number 1?
14?
No,
30.
30 years.
I said 30.
I said 30 on the last one.
30 years. It takes 30 years for this person to get to number 1. This is a 1%er right here. They're training 365 days a year. They're getting better every single day. It takes 7 years for person number 2 to reach number 1. It takes 30 years for person number 3 to get to number 1. This is reaching goals in 3 years. This person is reaching goals
In a
in a
lifetime.
lifetime.
What if you worked out 3 times a week?
I mean, there's a math formula to it, but
Oh.
I mean, I don't know exactly, but still, you're
like
not
3.5
getting number
years.
1. You're not number 1.
Yep. You're still-
I don't know what 3 times 52, 158.
Still-
That's right.
Yeah, and I can tell you, like, I watched this, I saw this, and the way they put this together, but like literally, when you break that down and you look at that and you go, okay, well, training, well, and they do a little bit more of a breakdown on this. 4% of your day.
Yeah, I'm about to go to
Oh,
that.
okay.
I
I
got
thought you were done.
No, I'm not done. So, if you have goals, right? You got goals that you want to reach. Everybody has goals here, right?
Yeah.
I got goals that I want to reach in my lifetime. I don't have the patience. I don't have time to sit here and be 30 years wasted away to get to number 1. I want it now. I don't want a little sear in the pan. I want to get it every single day. So if I have goals that I want to reach, and some people know my goals, I want abs. I work on abs every single time I go to the gym. Every single time. And people go, why? Because that's my goal. So with that, there's 24 hours in a day. 24 hours in a day. How much time would you have to give up out of your day, and percentage wise, just to have 1 hour. It's 4%. 4% of your day is 1 hour. That's all you have to give to be 365 days better. And this is training your mind, training your body and health and fitness, or whatever it may be that you want to get better in. And if you have the goals, is that 4%, that 1 hour worth it to reach goals?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So you got to train every day to reach your goals. Like if you think about it in a time frame, so you got right here time frame in 10 years. Say this is 10-year frame. Say that you want to make $1 million a year. Year. It would take somebody 10 years every single day to get that $1 million a year. I don't have the patience or the time for that. I want it now. So with that, I have to train 365 days a year, every single day to be better. This is a 1%er. This is,
It's average.
average.
And people have average lives, average paychecks, average cars, average houses.
Yep.
Yep.
That is. That's what I thought. Yep, they have average lives, average cars, average lifestyles. That's 2 and 1. Well, people look at it and go, well, I don't have that much time. Everybody in here, everybody that's on this earth have the same 24 hours. They have the same 24 hours. Everybody else does.
It's not like
What
you
makes
get 22
this
or
person
23,
different from this person?
Yeah.
It's how they compressing time frames. They're actually going to give 4% of their day to get better. And I would be willing to bet you, I probably, not saying that I'm better than anybody, but I try to do more than 4%.
Well, it just speeds up the process when you do that. Speeds
Yeah.
up the process.
Yeah, so I give at least an hour when I go running or go to the gym. I give an hour. That's what I do. That's 4%. And then all the time that I do for training my mind and getting better every single day, training, I give more than 4% every single day on that. So that's what I got in pressing time frames.
Yeah.
I know you was about to say something, Daniel.
No, I was just gonna say, it's however, it's when you're doing that, like he said at the top, if you look at it, it's however fast you want that process to be. If you see that process and I've got a 5-year goal, then you're 5 years. But a lot of people look at it, they wanna see change right now. And so, especially like with me and working out, and I'm like, well, if I work out 2 times a day, I'll speed up the process and I'll
Right.
get better. So it's the same thing. I mean, it's just like, and that's not even if you're training your mind. When you train your mind doing stuff, it's like if you don't you 2 hours a day. Well, you're just speeding that process up that much more. And you go, well, damn, that's a lot of time.
How much time do you waste?
Yeah, 24. Everybody gets the same 24 hours a day. It's what you choose to do with that. If you're riding down the road, you like to listen to the radio. Guess what? You're choosing to use that percentage of your day to listen to the radio.
Yeah.
Or you could be listening to something that trains your mind.
It trains you a little bit better.
Trains you a little bit better.
Some of us have 4 kids. We like to ride in silence.
Well, I mean, I'm with you on that.
No,
but
I
like,
get
there's a
what
lot
you're
of even a lot of people go out. You got to cut your grass, right? You cut your grass. Put your earphones in, train your brain. You can actually. A lot of times you have to do a lot of things on. At the same time. Like working out. I used to love working out. I like freaking just jamming. I don't listen to music anymore. I train my brain because I'm compressing it, putting everything together, and using that time. So it's tough, but I mean you can do it, and it's just you got to figure out how quick you want to get there because
It's hard.
Everybody, you only got a certain amount of time.
Yeah, but it's hard to because you're what the Bible says is the flesh wants to take you to the bad side of things. Like
Scroll through Facebook.
Yeah, scroll through Facebook or just sit there on your phone for hours, and you just got to train your mind to go, no, I'm going to do better. On lunch breaks, people like to sit back and relax on it, and that's 2% of your day that you could train your brain.
Throw you in some earphones and train your brain. Yep, I thought I was listening to a deal the other day that talking about how much people actually listen to a radio, listen to radio stuff, and so yeah, it was like 9% of people's day is there listening to radio.
No wonder why the world is so depressed.
Yeah, 9%. 9% of
over
your
2
day
hours.
goes to radio.
The radio and the TV are the worst thing.
Yeah, like that's why his big thing is got rid of the TVs, brought in the whiteboards.
Yep. Don't listen to any kind of news. Don't any of that. Like, just don't do it. But yeah, that's good. That is good. That's a good thing.
Yep.
All right, Steve, I'll cut us off. Hit the stop button there.